So this is the proof that you can actually practice wrong and burn it into your central nervous system wrong, and burn in bad habits. Because one day I was trying to do blast beats, and there was something I was training with an endurance drill with this hand, but I didn't realize I was going like this. So every time I go to do something, like, I could feel it like trying to do it again. So how do you fix it? The only way is to go back to the same tempo and just do it slow as hell until, like, now more of my pinky's doing it, and so now more of my pinky's doing it, and it's like straightening it back out, so I'm more like this. Because with this hand, I was always like this way, palms perfectly down. But like this one would go like this. So see the difference? It was like going like straight, like. And only when I started using more of all four fingers, I could keep it like, I could keep it in there. And then even during fatigue, this is what Thomas Pridgeon said, is he tried to use as many fingers as possible, because when you're like really going all out and then you actually get fatigued, it's worse when you just can't do anything. So you might as well use all four fingers as much as you possibly can. Like, you don't gotta go crazy like that. But you can, because you're at least developing it versus never developing it. So then you're like stuck in a bad spot. So anyway, I was going like this. It was literally twisting that way really, really good, because I was doing an endurance drill, like burning it into my nervous system. So it still comes back every now and then. So like, I have to sit there and match the intensity of the original practice session where I was going like this. Like, see, it was like going like that. And I was really good at going like that. But I want it like this, exactly matching the right. Instead of going like, you know, like it wanted to do it, or it wants to do it all the time. So I have to sit there now and go and do this drill I was doing. So I was working on doubles to increase, I was working on doubles to make my pinky, like, always hold it strong, and then it's not going like this again. You know what I mean? I have to sit there and reorient it and match the intensity of the original session where I was going like this. I have to like undo it now and then relearn something else so they're both matched like that. So this is what I was doing, like one hard wrist hit and then the fingers on the rebound. So I don't move my wrist at all. I go and then let it rebound and then I squeeze it. So I'm not going, it's not two wrist motions. So it's like wrist, hand, wrist, fingers, wrist, fingers, wrist, fingers, wrist, hand. So I was going, so just switching sides, inverting the pattern, alternating. See, it did it again. I have to get it just like this, where all four fingers are perfectly controlling it. It never breaks out of this like that. It always is like palms down. So see, I got work to do. See, watch what happens. See, now I'm going to try to put it back. And I can feel it locking right in there on the pinky ligament. Like, I could feel it getting work now. Because I wasn't, as long as you like keep this strong, these will be fine. Work on this and that inside corner, underside. If anything, the other fingers are just there to keep it from moving, but the pinky is like same with guitar. Strengthen it as much as you can. So I'm trying to go, I was doing a drill like.
overall, with those ghost notes filling it in, I'm like I'm overall increasing technique. It's not just the one thing. But this is why I'm saying you have to know how to practice. Meaning, just come up with your own things, isolating the hard part. Just go directly to the heart of the matter, like Bruce was saying. So nobody taught me how to come up with my own thing. You just gotta go, okay, this is weak. On a basic fundamental muscle and tissue level. On a basic fundamental level of your tissues. That's all I'm thinking about. And I'm locking into one mode of tunnel vision. And I'm going, well, that's the exercise I'm doing to do that. You know, it's not about the fancy exercise. Don't focus there. Focus on the heart of the matter, like getting this to be strong. Just come up with something. So I was doing a doubles drill, like, and then doing it in this time of 7 again. I like 7 because it's like, watch me do paradiddles with 7. I'll go from 8 regular to 7. See how it flips it? It's like left, right, right, left, left, right. Whatever it was before. It was like, that's why I like 7, because you can do that, cut it a beat short. So it's like, like on the end when it turns around, you can mentally prepare for it coming up and then like still do what you're doing and then okay, it's coming and okay, nailed it and it's gone. Same with guitar picking technique. You can separate it. It's just like better preparing, so you're not like, oh, and then do it. Like, you could tell the drummers that are just essentially posers on these stupid videos in these drumming groups because they'll do the thing and then like it'll come out and then they'll go do a film, but they're like their elbows are just, you can tell that they're not pre-prepared for it coming up and they're kind of just like jamming around and do something. They're only thinking when it comes up, which is evident in, you could have just been like with your wrists and just relax. You're like you don't have to be like, like, see, that's how I know somebody never practices and isn't really a drummer, is the elbow movements are like, don't do that. Just use your wrists and your fingers. Go to don't like move your whole shoulder. It looks like your elbow's moving, but because this is moving it. This is moving your elbow. So they'll like just do it like you don't have to go with your whole arms. Just use your wrists. Like go like elbow movements like that and swinging your whole arm. You could literally just keep this squeezed back. See, like I'm not like, that's what I'm saying. That's like, for example, this is the perfect example, is threes. Like 1, 2, 3, just right, left, kick, or left, right, kick, left, right, kick, whichever it is, threes, right? Saying, it's like, it was weird and foreign. I was like, oh, I never focused on that. Everybody does the stupid Mike Portnoy fills of like, but like, you could just do 3, like, so anyway, when you're talking about dynamics, they're not just like loud, everything static hits. So how can you take something as simple as 3 hits and not only move it around, move around, but like, how many things can you do within it? So here's 3. Now, the third step is add dynamics. So it's quiet hits and loud hits. Like, you know what I'm saying? So one thing you can do is, so the 3 thing, there's so many ways you can do the same thing. Like I said, 3 static hits. Or just add dynamics. Like, it's the same effect, right? So if you're going for a certain effect, you don't always have to do like the same thing. You don't always have to do the Mike Portnoy fills. That would be like 4 on the hand, 2 on the feet, right? Everybody does that, but it's almost like that's what everybody who doesn't play drums does. That's what everybody who doesn't sit there and practice does. They just go to the generic. It's not like teaching you anything. It's not training you anything. So that's 6 notes. 4 on the hand, 2 on the feet. What if you go, okay, 4? Then it would be like 2 on each. That's the other Mike Portnoy fill. So you got the 6 and the 4. So whatever, right? It's like you're not actually doing anything impressive with your hand. It just sounds like it as you go down the drum. It's like closer to the kick drum, being the biggest one. It starts just all clicking together, but like, you wouldn't know that if you don't know anything. So anyway, now reduce it down to 3. So the 3 is always like, it's just you can do impressive stuff with 1 kick pedal when you do the 3. Like, so this is something I did. Like, I came up with my own exercise where it's like, I would start with 1 hand, 1 part, and go, do. Right, so step it up. What's another one? Add the kick. See, it's actually training something. It's training the coordination, the cerebral part of it. Like, obviously, you start out, and what happens? Your muscles just go, like, it's not perfectly square and even. So start with the thing. Just get your mind used to the motions. Then you do like 3, right? Then do the 4. But try to get them where it's like, so, and that's another thing too. Burying the beater, like, and it doesn't rebound, like, has a totally different sound than rebound. But you can't really tell on this, but I'm just saying, I prefer burying the beater. I like the sound of it, like it's just like a wet, square hit. So bury it in, let it actually stop against it, like, and then do the least amount of motion, you rebound, you come back. So don't go, like, don't keep them floating and just do heel up, like, because you're just sort of like, there's nothing to anchor it. Unless you bury the beater, you go like, da-da, da-da, da-da. Don't come back, don't release until you actually do the next
right stroke. So don't let it rebound. It's just too many uncontrollable things. So that's an easy way to get started. So this is like, I guess, the ZF step up progression thing. My own thing I came up with to get myself to be coordinated. But you could start throwing the threes everywhere, like. It's just a point, and then you get into the doubles. Yeah, you know what I mean? You're trying, the idea is like coming up with music with the exercise. So I'm trying to, like, what can I always like play and just infinitely do it? See where the quiet hits and the loud hits? So anyway, let's get back to that one thing. It was like, so try this. Do double, try this doubles exercise. Then flip them around, add resistance. But you want to obviously make it even. You could be like, so I don't know, that's the easy step up drill. Whatever, do the four when you want to after that. I was working a doubles drill. It was like, it perfectly alternates it so you can focus on each hand, the actual muscle activity, the cerebral connection. Like actually going like that and catching it with the fingers and making it strong and controlled and consistent. The exercises you create are to meet those goals. It's specifically for some action. Like I want to get my doubles better. And then it's like simultaneously working all these other things. I'm getting it like this, alternating. It's an odd grouping, timing or whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what if you do 7? And like I would come up with endless of these variations. But what the object is I'm trying to get better at controlling the doubles with my left hand. So let me just like, so now mentally I'm like, I got these three things. It's perfectly inverted. Left, 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 right, right, right. That's set up now. So now I just zone out and focus on the muscles. You would do the first one hard, then do these soft, until you get to the one where it switches it. You could just do this one, 3. See, I'm working on consistency, power, and control. So the first one's hard. It's nice and like, I'm mentally struggling to do it at first, every new thing. So you have to come up with these things. So it's not that it's the muscles and tissues. It's the thing firing it, the signal to it. It's the thing controlling it that has to be worked on. It's the cerebral connection part of it. So you would do 3, like, do them hard and then make yourself do these quiet. Now you're starting to get the texturing and layering. And then eventually, you know what I mean? Whatever, so. Seven. So another thing I recommend, just play only with the heel down. That tears this up. It smokes it immediately. Whatever this front one is, right, on both sides of the boat. This one here, directly down the middle. You keep your heel down. And it would instantly lock up with like 2 strokes. I'm not even kidding, in the beginning. So I would sit there like this all the time. You know what I mean? Like, so you have to, one way to train that is to do only heel down and just go slow, like. So it would be like. All heel down. I actually need more tension. Another exercise that helped me out a lot is somebody told me just go down the pyramid, like 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, etc. And start with the right, pause, do it with the left. So it would be like right, 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 left. Like, and you would do different groupings, like. This could stay would be great. So watch the left here. I'm holding the camera. So you would go right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Right, and then you're isolating each one. So my drummer friend would tell me stuff like this, and then I would just come up with beats using it and being creative. So it would be like, and then that's how you get started.